For centuries, stories of hidden treasures have captured the imagination of explorers, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. But among all the legends of lost gold and secret riches, one mystery stands above the rest: the lost treasure of the Knights Templar. Was their immense fortune ever found? Or could it still be hidden, waiting to be discovered? Some believe the answer lies in one of the least expected places, Portugal. Today, we uncover the truth behind the Templars' lost treasure and the possibility that it was smuggled into the westernmost edge of Europe, where it may still remain, buried beneath centuries of secrets. The rise of the Templars and their mysterious wealth. The Knights Templar were more than just warriors. They were bankers, strategists, and, in many ways, the first multinational financial institution in history. Originally founded in 1119 to protect Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land, they quickly grew into one of the most powerful organizations of the medieval world. Kings trusted them. Nobles deposited their fortunes with them. The Pope himself granted them privileges no other order possessed. But with great power came great enemies. And in the early 14th century, the tide turned against them. In 1307, King Philip IV of France, drowning in debt to the Templars, made a fateful decision. On Friday, October 13th, a day that would forever be marked as unlucky, he ordered the mass arrest of the knights across France. They were tortured, accused of heresy, and executed in horrific ways. By 1312, Pope Clement V had officially dissolved the order. The Templars were no more, or so it seemed. But there was one problem: the treasure. The Templars' immense fortune, gold, sacred relics, and priceless documents, was never found. In France, the royal treasury remained empty. No chests of gold, no secret vaults, no missing riches suddenly appearing in the king's coffers. It was as if the entire Templar fortune had vanished into thin air. Some say it was loaded onto ships and set sail to an unknown destination. Others believe it was hidden deep within the labyrinths of old castles, waiting to be discovered. And then, there is a third possibility, the most intriguing of them all. That the Templars' treasure was secretly transported to one of the few places in Europe where they were still safe. A land ruled by a king who not only refused to persecute them, but gave them a second chance. That land was Portugal. While the rest of Europe turned its back on the Templars, one man saw an opportunity where others saw a curse: King Dinis of Portugal. Unlike Philip IV of France, Dinis had no reason to betray the knights. In fact, he owed much of his kingdom's stability to them. The Templars had been instrumental in the Reconquista, the centuries-long struggle to reclaim Iberian lands from Moorish control. They were warriors, builders, and strategists, and Portugal still needed them. But there was a problem. The Pope had officially outlawed the Templars. Keeping them in Portugal as they were would be an act of defiance against the Church. So, King Dinis devised a plan, one of the most brilliant political maneuvers in medieval history. Instead of allowing the Templar Knights to be persecuted, he simply changed their name. In 1319, just 7 years after the dissolution of the Templars, King Dinis established the Order of Christ, a new chivalric order that inherited not only the warriors of the Templar Order but also their vast properties, castles, and perhaps even their lost treasure. Was this just a coincidence? Or was it a carefully orchestrated escape plan designed to protect the knights and their hidden wealth? Asterisk. Historians debate whether the Templar fortune ever made it to Portugal, but there are signs that suggest something unusual happened. One of the most intriguing clues lies in the city of Tomar, the heart of Templar power in Portugal. The Convent of Christ, originally built as a Templar stronghold, is filled with enigmatic symbols, coded messages, strange geometric patterns, and an iconic circular chapel that some believe holds deeper, hidden meanings. But perhaps the greatest mystery is not in Tomar, but in a far more isolated place, the legendary Castle of Almourol. Standing on a small island in the middle of the Tagus River, Almourol is one of Portugal's most mysterious castles. It was a key Templar outpost, a strategic stronghold that many believe was designed to guard something of great value: Legends whisper of hidden tunnels beneath its stone walls, secret chambers where the knights may have hidden sacred artifacts or even their fabled gold. Could this be the final resting place of the lost Templar treasure? Or did the knights take their secrets even further, hiding them in places that remain undiscovered to this day? If the Templars truly smuggled their fortune to Portugal, then the question remains, where did it go? Was it hidden in one of their many fortresses? Was it quietly absorbed into the newly created Order of Christ? Or is it still waiting to be discovered, locked away beneath the ruins of castles and monasteries? For centuries, rumors have swirled about where the Templars might have hidden their vast wealth. Some believe the treasure was secretly transported through a network of underground tunnels stretching beneath Templar castles and churches across Portugal. Tomar, Almourol, and even Lisbon itself have been linked to these theories. In Tomar, legend speaks of an undiscovered crypt beneath the Charola, the iconic round church built in the style of the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem. Was this sacred chamber used to store something of immense value? One of the most intriguing theories suggests that the Templar treasure was not made up of gold or silver at all, but something even more powerful. Ancient knowledge. Sacred relics. Lost documents. Some believe the Templars were the protectors of the Holy Grail, the legendary cup said to have been used by Christ at the Last Supper. Others suggest they possessed lost biblical texts, maps to hidden lands, or even the Ark of the Covenant itself. If true, these artifacts would have been priceless, far beyond any amount of gold. And if they did exist, where would the Templars have hidden them? Some say deep within the Serra da Arrábida, a remote mountain range south of Lisbon, home to ancient monasteries and secretive caves. Others claim the knowledge of the treasure was passed down in secrecy, surviving into the age of Portugal's great explorers. Could this explain why Portugal, under the Order of Christ, became one of the greatest naval powers in history? The very order that succeeded the Templars played a key role in the Age of Discovery, funding the voyages of Henry the Navigator and Vasco da Gama. Did the lost wealth of the Templars help launch Portugal's global empire? What do you think? Was the treasure of the Templars smuggled into Portugal? Could it still be hidden beneath ancient castles and monasteries? Or is it all just legend, a story that has grown larger than the truth? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this mystery, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive into history's greatest secrets. Until next time, keep searching, keep questioning, and remember, history is never truly lost.